Hello, Xiao here, and today I am showcasing some procurements from Goodwill as well as my university. Some departments, due to my connections to some places, do give me free stuff. So let's get to it. So let's start with Goodwill, and let's start also with the kind of boring stuff. These are for dorm life, just a spoon, a power cable for PCs, a clock, as well as a scale. Again, I bought these just because moving into the dorms, I don't like to bring a lot of stuff. I just buy really cheap things from Goodwill and then redonate them when I'm done with the school year. So that's kind of the dorm life stuff. Very basic, pretty boring, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Now let's get into the movies. So I do have a Plex server, and I do usually rip my Blu-rays, such as Gravity. I don't know too much about this movie other than people seem to like it online, so I thought I'd give it a chance. As well as Pixels. I did watch this prior. I do like it. At least I liked it when I was younger. I don't remember too much about it, but I thought again, buy it. These are all just really cheap, usually $3, $4, depending on the movie. And then the joke movie. So this is PBS Kids Teletubbies Dance with the Teletubbies. It is a VHS tape, and I bought it purely as a joke. I'm going to leave this in one of my friends' rooms down the road as a prank, and they will be stuck with it. So that's what that is. Now, let's get into the kind of more fun stuff of Goodwill, which in this case was only one item, unfortunately, which is this. This is the Memorex 5.5-inch CRT TV. It's only black and white, but it does have an advantage over a lot of the other black and white TVs. So of course it does AM, FM radio. It can't get any over-the-air TV anymore, but that's okay. What its advantage is not only being from 2005, which means it's a little newer than some other ones, it has composite inputs. A lot of these only have external antenna ports, meaning you're only getting RF. This has composite, which is a huge step up. It's only mono audio, which kind of sucks, but what you expect for a 5-inch TV. So I bought this for $16. However, it does usually sell for $30 to $40, which, let's get into it. I do usually resell a lot of Goodwill stuff, especially the more expensive finds. I sometimes keep some of them depending on the thing, but something like this I would probably sell because I do have a better screen, which I will be getting into soon. But that's okay. It does support having a bunch of C batteries in here to power it, and it is just a really nice little screen. At the end of the video, I will have a little snippet of it playing Street Fighter on the SNES, but overall, I do really like this thing. Obviously, I like the little nice title, but it is a nice little device. It's just I already have a better solution for my retro gaming needs, so I'm probably going to sell this. It does come with a box as well as most of the accessories as far as I could tell, and manuals, so I'm pretty happy with this purchase. But let's get into some things the university has given me, or more accurately, departments I have connections with have given me. So to begin, the basic kind of boring stuff, I did get a 12-volt power adapter. I don't remember exactly too much about this one or why I grabbed it. I'm pretty sure it's because it's the voltage and amperage I need and the size I need for one of my devices. I don't remember though. I did also get this Dell giant brick of a power unit, 240 watts. I'm pretty sure it's for either one of those like small form factor PCs that need a barrel jack for some reason instead of an internal power supply, or it's for a gaming laptop. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked too much into it. I got it like a day ago, but I do have it. But more importantly, now this is way more importantly, I have this over here. So, Goodwill stuff. This, despite me being stupid and thinking it was a gateway monitor, is actually a Sony Vivitron 1572. Gateway is just the bottom. For some reason, I thought this meant the kind of crappy gateway brand. No, it is a Sony monitor. I checked the back. I did a lot of Googling. I was so confused when I couldn't find a gateway Vivitron. It's a Sony Vivitron. I'm stupid, I know. Oh well. So this is a 480p and above monitor. Supports a lot of different resolutions, kind of weird. And also weird refresh rates from what I'm used to with my LCDs. But It is really nice. It is 30 pounds, so getting it back to the dorm was kind of a mess. It is VGA only, obviously, so I do have an HDMI adapter. And so for my retro consoles, I know it is very, very not optimal. I usually send my retro consoles to my converter box, Retro Scaler 2X. I know it is off-brand or whatever, and a clone, I don't care. It was cheap, it's what works. So my Retro Scaler 2X takes composite or S-video, turns into HDMI, which then turns into VGA. So it does look really good. I kind of wish this supported 480i, but I understand why it doesn't. It is a computer monitor, not a TV. Fair enough. But it is a nice looking screen. When I connect my laptop to it, and sorry, give me 1 second, and use the resolution, I think it's 1280 by 1024, I think is the resolution. It actually looks pretty nice. Definitely not the highest in CRT, but it still looks really nice, and I like it. So literally for free, I would gladly take it. And for the people that really care, if I really don't want it, I could try to sell it. Whether I could sell it at a campus full of students that are full of their new iPhones and everything, probably not. So more likely, I would just take it home and give it to my uncle, who can recycle it for me, or I can just figure out recycling myself. But when you have connections, you might as well use them. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with all the stuff I've gotten recently, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, after this little snippet, there will be a little footage of me playing SNES on this. Not too important though. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Definitely subscribe, like if you like this type of content. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and bye. So here is our little TV working. It is connected to a Super Nintendo right now, and this is pretty much it. Now this horizontal bar thing you see is not visible in person. That is just because of the sync of the camera versus the TV. But yeah, I would say for a tiny TV, it's pretty good.